Hello, if you too love the supernatural, you totally have to read Family Spirits, The Adventures and Evidence of Gallo Family Ghost Hunters by Bobby J. Gallo. Available on Amazon and wherever paranormal books are sold. Real family, real life, real ghosts. Did you say real ghosts?
Hey folks, this is Bobby J. Gallo, Icon Paranormal, along with
Nikki Gallo.
And Courtney Gallo. It looks like she has a headache, but that's okay. We're here at the old Macedonia cemetery, and basically it's actually a very interesting cemetery. It's a very small cemetery, and very interesting because it says it's a Presbyterian cemetery. We see some Catholic graves here, but what's really interesting about it is that it's only about, I would say, 1,000 feet from a main Presbyterian cemetery. So really the question remains, why are the people that are buried here? We really don't know. But earlier I did a preliminary investigation with the Ghost Speaker app for Android and came up with some very, very interesting results. Hey, can we get a shot of this? Is that coming through?
Yes, perfect. I can see it this time.
Basically, this app measures electromagnetic frequencies. It uses the same technologies in EMF. As you can see, every time I talk, the sound waves go a little crazy there. Oh, and it looks like we do have something right over here. And if you notice...
So this is just going to tell us where to look.
Yep, we have an anomaly right over here, and if I turn this, it actually will reposition itself. So it looks like right now, and that anomaly is already gone. So let's walk around a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like Nicolette and Courtney are over there, and they're investigating some of the stones. And we are actually going to look on here. We see that we're using a new Ghost Radar app, and this radar app does not measure EVP. Basically what it does is it measures EVP, the same subsonic frequencies that you would get during an EVP session. And looks like we have something straight ahead. You can see we have the ruins of some graves. Apparently there is someone buried here, but there is no headstone. And before, I actually got some activity here, and the first word I got when I was standing here was destruction, and I was assuming that was maybe it was talking about the ruins of this grave. Now the Ghost Speaker is an app for Android. It's actually an Ovilus app. And if you look down here on the energy graph, if there are electromagnetic spikes in the area, it will show up here. If nothing's going to happen, it usually shows up as a flat line. You got a spike over there? Okay, let's go over. You did? Okay. Okay, folks, we got 2 EMF detectors that are detecting spikes in an area where there should be no electromagnetic energy at all. In fact, the ghost speaker right now, the graph on it, is showing some heavy activity. So we're going to ask if there are any entities present. Can you make yourself known by using this box to communicate with us? Just speak a word. And we'll show right into the camera here that we are getting some huge energy spikes. So once again, right over here in this area.
Elliot James, if that is you, because this is your grave right here, if that is you, please speak into this speak box right here.
All you have to do is come up to us and talk.
And I know you are
and
private
this should
first
be
class.
able to interpret it.
Private first class, Elliot James.
Elliot James, come here.
Private
We're
first
Catholics. We're Christian Catholics, just like you are.
Don't mention religion.
Oh my gosh, that was so freaky. What will happen next? Hey, if you would like to get cool paranormal gear just like Gallo family ghost hunters use on their show, be sure to check out www.ghostgear.info. Courtney is so awesome. Nikki G is the best ever.
I know you were a veteran. I
No,
know
she
you were in
wasn't.
World War I. Yes, he was. He was a private first class in World War I.
Lake.
Oh, wait, Lake.
Lake.
Is that around here?
We don't understand. Can you give us maybe another word?
Can you tell us who you fought?
Shackles. So were you a prisoner of war? Or were you a slave? This is an old cemetery. Were you a slave that's buried here? Were you in shackles? That's freaky.
Are you this guy of this grave we are standing next to? Are you Elliot James, private first class?
You fought in World War II? Daddy just lost.
Elbow.
Elbow.
Did you get hurt? Did you get hurt on your elbow that caused your death?
Norway Lake, shackles. Many.
No, wait. Many.
Many.
Spear.
Spear.
Are you a Native American?
Shackles. Spear.
Were you a slave?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. If you're here and you're the one talking through this device and pinging this needle, which you're doing sporadically, you just did it just now, can you go over to that little yellow dot and touch that box? In fact, I'll take this one away so that we don't confuse anybody. Can you go, the box that is
Florida.
Florida. We're definitely getting EMF spikes here. So there's something here. People, yes.
For people.
There's
Yes.
people all around, yes.
Including an ice cream truck,
Yes.
which I'm sure we're getting on video right now. So it's, what is
Track.
it? Track?
Track people.
No, railroad track maybe. It's not a train, that's actually that's a truck.
That's a truck, but you don't know what it is.
Yep, there are people all around here, but we would like to know if you're here, if you could just touch that box right there.
Another spike.
Galena.
Helena.
Galena.
Galena?
Is that a person you used
Was that
to
your
know?
name? Galena?
Is that you?
That's a name.
That's a name. See, that's a name, Mommy. That's
But
definitely a name.
that's a Spanish name.
Were you a Spanish slave?
Helena Galena.
Was your name Galena?
Academic.
Were you a teacher?
This is weird. I think we got somebody else now.
Yeah.
Well, if there's anybody here, touch that box to know that someone is here. Anyone, any spirit in here.
I will say it's very, very difficult for a spirit to turn that on.
Whoa.
But if they could do that,
Tamila, that's another name.
if you could, and that sounds like an African American name, Tamila.
Tamila, Galena, I think those are African Americans. I think they're trying to prove Shackle. I think they're getting into that
Spear.
the Native Americans. I know you guys are Native Americans. Can you guys...
This is a very
Touch this?
old cemetery. Are there slaves buried here? And there's Renee.
Hello. What am I asking?
I would say just go over a little bit by the spirit touch and see if you could coax them to turn it on.
Daddy.
Beach.
Florida Beach.
Okay, so if you're here with us, anybody that's here with us, all you need to do is put your finger over, put your energy over this box,
Can I put it into old
and the light will go on, and we'll know that you're here. Then we can communicate with you if we know that you're here.
Yeah, 'cause we don't know if this is just random pickups or not, but if you could touch that, we would know. Watch. Watch. That's what it says, watch.
Yeah, I see it.
You can use this as energy if you need to. You can get some energy from this to make the light go off on that
Yeah.
box.
You can use energy from that.
Malay Lake, Florida Beach. Names and locations. They're giving us names, locations. So
Just turn that light on. Just
Does someone
touch
have
that
that
box
odor?
on the ground.
that's probably me.
Daddy just said...
Just said
The entity just said odor.
Said odor.
Odor. That's
Like someone has a bad odor, smell.
trash. Odor trash.
Trash odor. It's
I think it's from one of those dumpsters.